What's going on, guys? Press Start Podcast, episode 30. We live. Today we're back with another great episode. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce our cast. We're going to start off with the man who just caught a body, Alex.
What's up, everybody? Oh no, it's Alex here. Apparently I am the mayor of Suplex City. So it's always a one-way ticket.
Yo, wait, can we have a moment of silence for
Let's do that. Let's do it.
That's real quick. He was a good man. He was a good man. Damn. All right, let's continue.
Yeah, so oh no, it's Alex with 2 X's. Check out my channel. Suplex is given out all around.
And we got my boy Jack. Say what up, Jack.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's Jack Moo, man. The guru at Giddy Up. But you can also call me your pony commissioner.
Hey, I feel like I heard that in a minute.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, that was good. Yeah, definitely. And Press Start Podcast's first lady, Erica, who also, caught a body, caught a ghost, actually, honestly, I guess Erica had to, dig up the grave, take a quick shit, then, get back up.
Interrupted the funeral service.
Sometimes you just got to pull them receipts. I mean, it is what it is. But I almost didn't make it, considering I have to go through passwords on my PC, but I'm here. I'm here.
Well, Erica, it's just common sense.
Yeah, exactly. So what's going on, everyone?
And we got my boy, J-Main. Say what up.
Man, I feel like I ain't worthy to be in a room with these murderers, these killers, these password bandits. You know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying the ride, man. Let's get into it.
And we got our guest, Carolina Calvin. Say what up.
Hey, what's up, man? You can find me on YouTube at Carolina Calvin and on Twitter at Calvin Philpott. It's Philpott with 2 T's. I don't think I belong here either. These motherfuckers catching bodies, Erica. I ain't doing nothing like that.
What's good, everyone in the chat, man? Quick shout out, Nev, man. All my mods, hold it down. Havoc, what's up? I know nothing. Yup, man. Anyone else you guys want to shout out real quick? Blanju, what's good, bro? What's good? Fame, what's good? All y'all, what's up? We here and we back. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with Killing Floor 2. Y'all hear about this news about Killing Floor 2? Killing Floor 2 is 1800p on the Xbox One X. And, this caused a little bit of a storm on Twitter a little bit, got people talking. And it was pretty funny to me was not really the resolution, is that all these console gamers going back and forth about resolution. This shit damn near had me dying on the floor. Shout out to Kid Smooth and Bari. They're definitely going back at it, going back and forth, arguing who had the better 1800p. What do you guys think about console gamers, always fighting over resolution? Like, I feel like when I see this, it's funny because you guys are definitely on the wrong platform. If resolution was so damn important. J-Man, what do you think, dog?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Like, these dudes... When the resolution is up to the developer, you literally look stupid fighting over it because you can't control it. So, it's gonna happen. Killing Floor being 1800p, that's not gonna be the only game that's like that. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be many games that won't hit native 4K on the Xbox One X, as we see with the Pro, which doesn't hit native 4K on the majority of its games. So it's just inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes fighting over it. I mean, so it's funny to see, but it's also like you kind of looks crazy out here fighting for something you can't control.
Yeah. Yo, Jack, what do you think, man? Gamers, man, fighting over resolution like this, like
it's stupid, bro, because like if anything is gonna probably run exactly like the PlayStation version. So they arguing about nothing when you think about it. And it would be different if dudes were arguing about, I did this in Killing Floor 2. You can't do this in Killing Floor 2. We arguing about the resolution, the specs of a game that none of these motherfuckers are even going to play for real. So it's like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing right now? It's silly. It's ridiculous.
Word.
Alex, what do you think, man?
I'm actually happy that I think what they're going to be doing is targeting 60 FPS finally.
Yeah, that's good.
I would rather have, I mean, I would rather have the developer say 60 FPS is more important than resolution. We'll checkerboard it, we'll upscale it, whatever, I don't care. But 60 FPS is what you really need on every game. So I'm okay if console guys, especially Xbox guys, get to play Killing Floor. It's a fun game. Playing at 1800p upscaled to 4K is fine. 60 FPS is even better. So is it 60 FPS on PS4?
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be great. That means, you know, it would be awesome if Sony.
But you already know console. You know, we know console 60 FPS. So we got to really see if it's really 60 FPS, not really 55. You know, 40.
Yeah.
You know,
even then, I honestly going from 30 to 55, 30 to 58, that's fine too. You know, like that's fine as long as it runs at 60 as a shooter. That's what's more important.
Yeah.
Resolution doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it's better that they're targeting 60 frames and having it at 30. That's
if it's at 60, I'm okay with it. If it's at 30,
I don't mind the resolution.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's at 30, I have a problem. If it's at 60, there's no problem.
Yeah. Erica, what do you think?
I'm with you guys. If it's 60, I don't see the big deal. I mean, that's the most important part to me, anyways. Yeah, I mean, I don't play the game, but I'm of the mindset. If the game looks good, I mean, what are we really fighting about? The game looks good. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yo, Calvin, so how do you feel about these guys, you know, going back and forth about resolution? We've been seeing that a lot.
I just think it's stupid because I actually played the game on PS4. The resolution really don't matter. It's mainly the frames per second. And honestly, if it was 30, the game's unplayable because there's so many things on the screen. And then you got all the different particle effects and different effects and everything. You can't play it. You can't really play it if it's 30 frames or below. So yeah, I think frame rate is the most important thing. How stable is the frame rate running at that resolution? You know, I think that's the most important thing they need to talk about.
And if it was like a stable 60, that'd be even better.
Yeah, I mean, leave that resolution shit alone, man. Fucking cares. Like honestly, people care more about resolution than how smooth the game runs.
Because they're not gonna play the game. That's why.
Oh, they're not gonna play. They don't want to look at it. Bro, they didn't even know what the fuck Killing Floor was. That shit was on PC for like a year before it came out on PS4.
Not just a year, but even the first game, they've never, did the first game come out on consoles too? Or no?
No. And the shit was free on PlayStation Plus, and niggas still ain't playing it. So
it's all console wars. You know what I'm saying? We just
it's just bragging rights.
Mine's better than yours type of shit. That's why these guys are going.
It's just for an agenda pushing thing, and that's silly.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next topic. I don't know if you guys seen the video. There was recently surfaced on the internet a Crash Bandicoot menu screen that was showing Xbox button prompts. Is this game coming out to Xbox? What do you think?
Can I go first on this?
All right, go for it. All
right. So I know you're the pony commissioner, Jack, but
okay.
I made a video about 4 or 5 months ago talking about this exact topic about how this game is definitely going to be coming to other platforms because Sony loves to brag about their exclusive. That's one thing that they will get on stage no matter. They put Hellblade on stage. No, Nier Automata on stage at PSX screaming about it being an exclusive. So you know damn well if Crash was going to be an exclusive, they was going to be talking about it. Plus, on top of that, this game is selling like crazy. It's topping charts, digital charts. It's topping fucking physical charts. It's selling like hell. So another reason for them to come out and say this game is selling like crazy and it's only going to be on our platform. And they still haven't done that yet. On top of that, you got this video that came out with the Xbox button prompts. Just furthers the freaking argument that it's not a PlayStation exclusive. It's going to be timed. And of course, they probably paid for it because it's Activision. And Activision is about that money. So and that's another reason. It's Activision. These niggas is greedy as fuck. You know what's going on other platforms. That's it.
Yeah, Yancy bring up a great point. You know, Sony does like to brag about their exclusive. When something is exclusive, they, really put it out there that it's exclusive. The fact that they've been really wishy-washy about, Crash Bandicoot coming to other platforms, they haven't really been touching on the subject, kind of, points to it that it's a multi-plat. I hopefully it comes on PC as well, man. I would like to play it on PC so I could play it at 60.
Yeah,
that'd be great. I ain't with that 30 frames. But Jack, what do you think, man? Is this a blow to PlayStation right now, dog?
Oh,
No, not really. Because well, I already traded my copy in. That motherfucker took a road trip. But it's a wrap on that shit. But I could definitely see. I saw the video. I definitely think it was a time situation. Like y'all said, you know, Sony would have been like, you know, exclusive. They would have tap dance on stage, all the other dumb shit they like to do. But I mean, this ain't the first time that a Crash game will be on the Xbox platform. You know what I mean? Crash game's been on Xbox before, so it ain't, you know, it's not an issue to me.
Yeah, but honestly, I could see a little bit of Sony fans, you know, kind of salty, you know, a little bit. You know, they're definitely kind of throwing this game in, you know, Xbox fans' face. So, yo, I really do not give a shit if this game comes to Xbox, PC, whatever. Yo, I actually haven't even played the game yet. I'm gonna pick it up once I clear off the backlog a little bit.
Wait till they patch the first one, man.
Right, like the after playing the first one, the second and third one, I'm kind of bored with the shit right now. Like,
yeah, you gotta wait till they patch.
Yo, so it hasn't really aged well to y'all. You feel like
it's boring as shit.
It really is.
Really? The first one being hard made it interesting, but the second and third one they easier. So them shits is boring now.
Once you play like the first 2 or 3 stages on each game, it's like, all right, I'm good, fam. Like, I really don't need to.
I've never played those games, but I have them on an emulator, and I was thinking about streaming them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick it up.
First one, I don't know.
Do you guys think if the difficulty like progressed through, you know, if the first one wasn't as hard as the second one wasn't as hard as the third one, like would that have kept you more into it maybe?
Me personally, yeah, because I like the challenge. So like the first one being hard is what kept me coming back to it.
Yeah.
The second one, easy. The third one is even easier because you get power-ups and abilities and shit. You can do like unlimited spins and double jumps. It just makes it like, it's corny now. And then the level design, it gets worse. The first ones to me had the best level design. Like this, it's a lot of repetitive shit. And then they got water levels. I fucking hate water levels. You right? I fucking hate water levels. I'm over it.
You heard it here. Yo, Jackson opinion. That shit's boring.
That's straight facts though. It got progressively easier. It's just like it was like, why am I playing this? You basically just walking. Like, what am I doing right now?
So I guess it didn't age well, man. I told you, man.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
It's a good game for like it's like aimed towards kids. Like if you got a young kid, you know, the second and third one, not the first one.
I don't know, man. Kids these days can't play shit like that, man. Especially the first one, dog. You fall down so many fucking pits.
Yeah,
no, that first one.
But Eric, are you interested though in the game? If it comes to,
I mean, I've been interested in it. I didn't play the originals. I didn't grow up on it or anything. But the whole thing that intrigued me was the difficulty. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't like the second or third one either. Maybe it's all about the first one, and then if it gets too easy after that, I might lose interest. Like I'm totally with you guys on that. It makes sense to me.
Yeah,
that it would get boring.
When it comes,
so, I don't know.
When it comes to Xbox, though, you feel like it's a for sure thing at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all. They never really said it was a definitive exclusive. They never said that. So I assumed, especially with Activision, like you guys are saying, it's a no-brainer that it was going to go.
Yeah, Calvin, you feel the same way?
Yeah, man, but it's Activision, man. They still charging $15 for Modern Warfare 2 DLC, man. Hell yeah, hell yeah, they gonna want that money. So yeah, I'm not surprised. It's probably gonna come to PC as well. You know, they're trying to maximize the money they get from that, and
y'all remember,
really popular.
Yeah, do y'all remember there was that one video that surfaced that there was a lady at a kiosk at an event that said that it was gonna be on PC as well. Do you guys remember some video like that?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
Yeah, so
even
maybe. Go ahead.
I would say even when it was another interview where they was talking to the developers about is it ever going to come to PC? And he wouldn't straight up say no. He was just like, at the moment we're only making it for PS4. Like he wouldn't say no, it's not coming to PC, but he did say yes. So it's like it's too many different variations where they're not saying no. You know.
So that means it's most likely a multiple. So good news if you're interested in Crash on Xbox, it's probably gonna be on there soon, and hopefully PC as well. Let's move on to the next topic. The PlayStation has sold 63.3 million, not sold through, but shipped 63.3 million units. What do you guys think of this? Is the PlayStation slowing down, yo? Like, has it been at 60 million for a while now? Or is it just me?
No, actually.
I heard it did slow, right? I mean, I don't know.
I think according to the reports, the quarter was down from last year, but that's because Uncharted 4 came out during this quarter last year. So there was no big AAA exclusive for PS4 this quarter, which is why it was down. But I guess so. Yeah, it was slowed down. It slowed down a little bit.
Okay, so 63.3 million. Now PlayStation, I've noticed that they're starting to use ship numbers a lot. Yeah, at the beginning they were using a lot of sold through numbers. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I've noticed that they kind of shifted over to ship numbers. Yeah, what do y'all think, man?
Yeah,
I mean, it's easy to say, you know.
Yeah, I think it's still killing it. Obviously, I know it's still killing it, but I just noticed that though. I remember early on this generation, they're really talking about sold through numbers. Now they kind of shift over to ship numbers. So Jack, 63.3 million, man. The Pony Commissioner, PlayStation killing it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's great, man. You know, hopefully people out there buying PlayStations and buying these great games, man. But it's doing well. I believe it's still on track. I think it's still selling the same as the PS2 was during yeah. Okay, well there you go. It's selling the same rate as the greatest selling console of all time. So can't be mad at that, man. They're doing good.
Yeah, Alex,
what Wii, right?
So what do you think, Alex? 63.3 million.
I think the PS4 still has room to peak.
Yeah,
I agree.
I totally do. I think Microsoft gave them this generation on a silver platter.
Yeah,
and I think Microsoft should not have had the hubris that they had coming into this generation. Just like Sony had the same hubris with the PS3.
Yeah, that shit really fucked them up. People are honestly downplaying that. That shit really fucked them up.
You can't say like, oh, I'm a pony, because that's not true. But when you look at what the PS2 to PS3 did, it's near identical to what is happening with the 360 to Xbox One. And I think that is where you're seeing a lot of hubris. And I'm expecting the same thing to happen again to Sony with the next generation of consoles.
Okay,
I don't think so.
Okay,
Hell no.
We're gonna talk
think
about
so. I honestly,
Sony,
with all the stuff that Sony's doing right now, they can get away with it. And I feel like they will do whatever they can to get away with things, and they may push the boundary like they did with the PS3. They may not be as brazen about it, but I think they will do things like they did with the PS3.
I think if it's one thing that they learned is that at launch you don't come out at that price ever again. And
that can't ever happen.
That's why the Pros even came. No, Sony.
Oh, Sony. Oh, okay. You're talking about the PS3. Okay.
Yeah, because that's like the biggest reason why it sold the way it did out the gate. Because the shit was too much.
They said to get 2 jobs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They were talking a whole bunch of shit too. There was a lot of reasons, you know.
So some of that is coming back. I ain't going front. Like, they are getting a little arrogant, and it's kind of with the territory these days when people start selling like crazy. But I just can't see them making that big mistake that they did with that price.
I mean, with the Xbox 360, I think what they did really well was online. With the PS2, I think what they did really well was having that DVD player at a comparable price with a game console. When you look at the PS3, I don't think Blu-ray was as big of a hit as they expected it to be, like DVD was. But I would really hope that the next generation of consoles, PS5, Xbox 2X, whatever they want to call it, I don't care, that they really focus more on, like, I don't know, I feel like Microsoft might have an edge next generation because they are doing a lot of things that are pro-consumer, like digital refunds,
because
play
they're
anywhere,
actually making a
like that,
game
like
console this time instead of a media
compatibility. Like, Sony
All
may
these
have to take
features.
pages out of that playbook to really, like, if Microsoft comes correct next gen, that will be good. And
like if
so
Sony does some shit where like your PS4 digital games don't carry over or something, to PS5, like that will fuck them over.
Yeah,
like, people are gonna be like, "What? All that money I spent on digital games, and y'all fucking me like this?"
Wasn't that a
people gonna be like,
big issue with the 360 and the Xbox One? People were worried about that because of the some of the certifications.
DRM and all that.
I remember hearing something about that. I can't say yes or no definitively. I have to wait and figure out like what the issue was. But I know I heard rumblings about that of like digital games and stuff like that.
Yeah, just digital wasn't as big as it is now. So like, while it was a problem, people weren't as vocal as they would be on the next generation, where digital is almost making up half the damn market on consoles.
So you guys are just saying like they're gonna make little mistakes, Sony. I mean, not the big mistake like the $600 mistake,
I hope they don't make a big mistake like that.
Yeah,
Right.
because I mean, they kind of already are starting the little things, like obviously backwards compatibility, raising PSN again.
Crossplay.
crossplay,
that.
little just things like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ralph Reliquis. I'm sorry if I butchered your last name. $10 to the podcast. This is for you, Alex. Thank you for putting Dealer in his place, and he still needs to suck my ass.
Whoa.
We'll make sure that goes to some flowers for his tombstone.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man.
Thank you for the $10.
Yo, we got 173 people watching in the chat, man. Please hit that thumbs up button, man. Show us some love, man, out here, man. We got 46 thumbs up, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's shout out some people real quick. It's Black Ace. What's up, Jason? What's up, Full King Hill? What's up? Go ahead, yo. Y'all shout out some people, man. Pro Wrestling.
All the mods.
Yo, D-Pad first. What's good?
What's up,
good?
Guys?
OBJ, man. We still need to get you on the podcast, OBJ. Hit me up, dog. Robert, what's up? Oh, male sensitivity, man. You be saying some sus stuff, but I'm gonna shout you out. K-Dot, what's up, K-Dot? Who else up in here, man? Keith, what's up? Skill, what's up?
Oh shit.
Feel of Beauty, what's up? The Trigger Man, what's good? Eric Empire.
Eric Empire, my boy.
We here, dog. We here.
Jason Elliott.
Ro D.
Where's Transcending Polygons? He's always around.
Yeah, he's somewhere, man.
He's in there somewhere.
Kofi Splatoon guy. Don't lie to that, man. Kofi trash at Splatoon.
Yo, J-Man, bro, when you score higher than me, then you could come bring Tox, dog. When you actually have a master
more
score
kills
higher than me.
Nah, fuck all that scoring bullshit, all right?
What be okay? All right, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. That's like 100 miles per hour.
All right, so you moving like BG right now, dog. You moving with BG, dog. Who cares about scores and all of this shit? You moving like BG. Get out of here.
My gun game come correct. Why you delete the live stream? What happened?
Yeah, I don't keep my live streams up, man. I'm gonna start keeping it up because I think I
burned the receipts.
You got bodied.
You gotta make sure that your receipts are kept in check.
You're exposed.
Oh,
Enough
stop.
said.
Oh, stop. Bro. I don't keep none of my live streams.
Get rid of the evidence.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just hold the L. But I definitely did not get bodied. People watching me already know what's up. Anyways, yo, let's get back to this topic. Calvin, what do you think, man? Can PlayStation keep up this momentum?
Yeah, for the most part. The only reason it's slowing down is because it's summertime. Once shit like Destiny 2 comes out, Battlefront 2, some of these bigger games, the sales gonna pick back up.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of stupid shit, man. PlayStation Now is fucking complete trash.
Genius.
That's facts.
That's facts, though. Yeah, lying.
I don't know why they should have just came out with just doing what Xbox doing. Just come out regular backwards compatible. If people want to play those older games, let them play them, man. The whole it's something small, not being able to change your fucking name,
Raising the play.
Yeah, that. They're kind of like a little kid that said, I'm taking my ball and going home. They're acting like that. And
I think they could do better with their controllers too, and their
controllers not quick as shit, man.
Controllers from Xbox?
Not that, but like the designs, like it seems like they just put stickers on the controllers.
Custom. Okay.
Yeah,
Custom,
they're custom controllers.
They got like a handful of good custom things.
They need to take a page from Microsoft. Microsoft come out with a controller every couple weeks.
I don't know if this is still happening, Jack. Can you let me know if like the thumbsticks are still like degrading over time?
Oh, I don't. I put thumb covers on mine. I don't even want to risk it. Like,
I remember seeing something about that. I'm not sure if it still happens.
Like you said, they fixed. I don't even take a chance.
Yeah, it was early in the generation. They had
like when it first came out
with that. Yeah, but they fixed it.
All right, so I think Alex or even Calvin mentioned it that Sony raised the price of PlayStation Plus in Europe now to €59.99, right?
49?
Is it 49 or is it 49.99 or 59.99 euros? I think it's 59.99 euros, right? I think someone in the chat will correct me, but they raised the price $10 more.
Yep.
What's up?
We just got another super chat.
Shout out to Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph is going in right now, dog. What did he say?
Thanks, Ralph. I appreciate it.
But what did he say, Erica?
Oh, you want me to read it? Okay.
Yeah, read it.
Shout out also to Erica for holding it down. Pony Nation. I don't know about that, but against no exclusive corporate slave expot dealer.
Oh God.
So
I knew today's chat was going to be a little wild. I didn't think it was going to be this wild.
Yeah. This is actually a cool chat right now. Mans are chilling right now, man.
It's 49.99 euros.
So is it?
No.
Let me
Sorry,
search it up.
my bad.
It's like
UK. UK is 49.99.
Okay, so it's 49.99. All right,
But
perfect.
Europe
So,
is 59.99.
yo, so what's up with the price?
Wow.
Like, man, J Main, what's your thoughts, man?
Like when they raised the price for us, I thought it was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They weren't, especially at that time. Like to me, PlayStation Plus was trash. Paying for Plus in general for online, like, you know, if we ever had the choice, of course we're not choosing to pay. But you know what I'm saying? If you're not providing features and reasons to why you even gonna increase the price in the first place, then I thought that was bullshit. And I'm actually, I kind of feel not better, but like I was kind of pissed that we were the only one getting a raise at the time. I'm like, how they just gonna raise us and then everybody else is paying the same shit? But now it's just fucked up all across the board.
Yeah. Jack, what do you think, man? And we got another donation real quick. Fall of Duty, shout out to you, man. How would Neo / Persona 5 perform if it was on Xbox? I think Neo would do better than Persona 5, to be honest, but they'll both do not so great. But I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
Does it mean sales-wise?
I'm guessing sales-wise. Do you think these games would be good on Xbox?
I think they do fine.
I think Persona, actually, yeah, maybe Persona would do a little bit good on Xbox.
I don't think Persona would sell.
You know why? Because it has a pretty big name. You know, PlayStation guys are always talking about it. So if it came out on Xbox, I'm pretty sure some people would pick it up. So maybe Persona would actually do better.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Neo has like that Ninja Gaiden vibe, so I think the Xbox dudes would like vibe towards that more.
Yeah.
That's Persona, hell no.
Yeah, but you know what I've heard? I've heard that people really like the PlayStation, console because there's a lot of JRPGs.
Yeah, I'm just saying because of word of mouth, right?
Like that's like hearsay, but like you start putting different kinds of games on the Xbox One, there's more games for people to play.
Yeah, I just don't think they're gravitating towards that. Like, nah.
I think word of mouth would help it and it would exceed our expectations, but I don't think it would do better than what it does on PS4.
It's on PS3 as well, right?
Persona?
PS3.
Yeah.
It's definitely doing nowhere near what the PlayStation 4 version would do easily.
I agree, Blanca. It would do better on Nintendo.
Yeah, I think so too.
You think so?
That's some real shit. Persona 5 would do way better on Nintendo.
If it was on the Switch, what? That shit I'm hoping for that.
Yeah, there's rumors that they're making you know how like they like to do spin-offs and stuff like that. So maybe the Switch will catch a break, man. These devs be snaking still. They be snaking.
Is the Switch supposed to get that fighting game, the Persona fighting game, the crossover?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. So where were we? We were talking about
the price.
The price. Yeah, Jack. Yo, what's up with this price hack, man? The Pony Commissioner, yo.
Hey, man, check this out, right? Now, I did have an issue when they raised the price of PSN in America. I was not fucking with that. However, this UK price hike, since we took it, y'all got to take it too, man. Listen. Hey, bro, we not trying to take this L on my boy. Due to my extensive research by Googling how much 49 euros is in American money, that's around $60, man. So listen.
They're getting it cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. They actually still getting it cheaper. So listen,
wait,
bro.
I thought it was the same.
Yeah, if it's the same, if it's converted,
yeah, 59 before tax. You're right.
59, yeah, 59.99.
Yeah, so it's the same. Hey, same shit. So there you go.
What's the conversion rate for US to Euro?
I didn't look at all that.
I have no idea.
Start me lying.
Somebody in the chat, let us know.
I feel like 1.3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. The conversion rate right now is $1.19.
I mean, it is only fair. I mean, the UK guys thought they could get away with it. You know, they were kind of making fun of us for a minute, but all in all, it's not good news. I'd rather pay way less, for all of us.
Exactly.
And
I don't want to pay at all.
I mean, I don't even know what's the deal with it. Like, is PS Now kind of starting to be included with it? Is there like
you just
some special thing?
You just jumping ahead. You had to.
Okay, my bad. But, I mean, that's all I'm thinking. Like, there must be some reason. Like, they're trying to use the money for something. So, yeah.
Yo, Calvin, what do you think about this price hike, man?
Just as bullshit as the shit that we got. I mean, they're not the updates they're coming out with they don't do shit. Like they got so many updates that don't really do shit. Now they have some major ones, and then you know the PlayStation Plus games. I remember one month I played a game called Drawn to Death. I was so mad, dog. I cut my PlayStation. That shit was garbage, bro.
And that was made by the great David Jaffe too.
No, Jack, did you play that shit for a bit?
Hell, Nick, I looked at the game. Plus, I'm good.
I
gameplay.
I think I've seen
Oh,
BG
man.
stream it a couple of times. He dropped that shit.
Yeah, he
quick
do
as
that
hell,
shit
dog.
on stream. Nigga. That shit was garbage.
Wait, what was it? Was he doing PS Now or was he doing?
Nah, John to death.
It was a
Oh,
place.
John
It was on
Depp.
It was
PlayStation.
PlayStation
PS4
Plus.
Oh, that game.
Yeah, I didn't know how to try that shit. That
that's-
shit. Yo, when they
Oh.
first showed it, I wasn't interested. Real talk, dog. You never see me talk about it. I was never.
No,
wasn't
I had
interested
that
in at
beta a
all.
full year before the game came out. I never launched
too.
it.
Me too. I played that
It
shit
felt,
once.
really cringy and like 13-year-old edgy to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not the gameplay didn't look good. Like the art style wasn't the problem. I kind of thought like I don't know, just the gameplay didn't look fun to me. So I'm like, yo,
You'll
I'm even
go
gonna
to
try
sleep.
it. I'm even gonna bother.
You know what? I saw Blaze stream it a couple of times.
Yeah, Blaze had it.
Laser played man.
I really wanted to like that game because like I legit had conversations with David Jaffe like at PSX and
Next time,
E3.
talk to him, ask him why.
I was on like a mailing list. I was connected with the developers. Like I was in there.
Oh
and
yeah.
it hurt. I
Slide
was
you a
like,
check. Yeah, they should have slide you a check. Maybe you say one, two good things about them.
You know how I felt when like
it's disappointing.
he was like saved for the end of PSX that one year, and they was like, "Oh, he's gonna show his new game." Yeah, and it was that bullshit. I'm like, "Oh my god, this dude is the father of God of War."
No, you know what it was though? I don't think nobody really, because he was talking about, he was talking to people at PSX and all. I don't think nobody really just told him like, David, this game low key shitty, fam. Like, y'all need to get back in the lab with this motherfucker. Like,
Yo, but you bring up a good point. Like, if you're at E3 and you just played a developer's game and it fucking sucks, are you telling the developer, yo, straight up, yo, your game fucking sucks? Or are you gonna be like,
I'm a sugarcoat it. I'm a sugarcoat it.
It's not that bad. It was all right. Like,
You guys try to tell me something. Should I have been the one?
I'm gonna try to be respectful, but
You
I'm
gotta be
still
nice
like,
about it, right?
I
I
really
really say like it's not for me.
what you gonna say?
Yeah.
What
You're
gonna
gonna
say?
have to keep it respectable, but you're gonna have to be like, this kinda ain't really like popping right now. Like, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like,
The thing was like at E3, it kind of was popping. Like we were feeling it a little bit, and then I think the more time went on, like the more time went on and we played it more, it just kind of lost its. I don't know, it lost its touch, I guess.
Maybe you were like in the luster of E3, like, oh,
That's a possibility.
because I've heard people say that, like they'll play a game at E3 and then they play it
Yep.
at home and they're like, it's not the same. Like
That's what happened with Evolve.
It happened.
Evolve was trying to be an
That happened
esport,
to
and
me
that
too.
game did way more shit wrong because nobody wants to run in a circle for 20 minutes.
Oh my god, I hated that.
Nah, there was a lot of hype for that game. I actually was really hyped for you.
I played it all. The game was
Yeah,
So I
it's,
think I had
it's
the
pretty
videos
trash. It's actually
streamed.
really trash.
I think I had the beta and I streamed it, and I was like, it's empty. Like there's nothing to it. It just felt so bland and basic. And I've loved Left 4 Dead. I think Left 4 Dead is a great series, but it was just the microtransactions, the repetitive gameplay, the emptiness of the field, the abuse that you could do as the monster or the catchers. It was just really weird. And then trying to be an esport, which we know that never works. I mean, look at what happened with the guy on stage for the Xbox conference that he was screaming into the microphone with that game. So that was, I mean, you can't force a game to be an esport. It kind of like just cultivates itself to become an esport, but
Yeah.
everybody wants that League of Legends money.
All right. So when it comes to this price hike, I think people get mad because they don't see any major changes. You know what I'm trying to say? Like right now, if Sony said, yo, we're gonna raise the price $10 more, but you're gonna get like an extra game or you're gonna get something, I think people probably wouldn't be that mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I think because people are mad because the service is staying the same. Oh, but now you're paying $10 more. If they added like something new, a new feature with with the price announcement, I think people would be more acceptable to that. Jack, what are you saying? Look, yeah, I'm to say it.
It's like a catch-22 with PlayStation because people's main gripes with PSN Plus are the games that they give away. Now, the reason I say it's a catch-22 is because, first of all, these games that they're curating to come out, they're not good at all. Like the Plus games they give away usually are not good. But the issue with that is they could actually give away or make deals with these indie deals because they want to give away like smaller games. They can make deals to bring out great indie titles. The issue is no matter what game it is, if it's indie, people are automatically going to dismiss it. They automatically going to call it dog shit, and they automatically not going to play it. So it's either they spend a little bit more money, make these deals, and bring out great indie titles that people ain't going to play, or they make these other deals with these weird ass games that nobody want to play off the rip, and nobody gonna play either way. Nobody's gonna play them. Like they have it to where even when they had the voting system, games you could vote on. The highest ranked, critically, highest ranked game every time lost the vote, had the least amount of votes, but it was the best game out of all of them. So you know what I mean? Like it's a lose-lose situation unless they go out and get some of these AAA games, and then they gonna raise the price again. Y'all know what the fuck going on. So. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard. There was rumors going around saying that PlayStation Now is going to get integrated into PS Plus. What do you guys think about that, J-Man?
I would be cool with that. I ain't paying for that shit, so they can add PlayStation later or now, whatever they want to do with that. But I mean, I doubt they would do like the whole service free. And the thing, I heard some shit like it might be like
games, right? Two games, right?
Yeah, like if I could choose, like there's a couple games that I wouldn't mind trying out on PlayStation Now from PS3, but it's not like it won't really make a difference to me unless I can download the games.
I gotta talk to the chat real quick, guys. Man, PlayStation Now, man. My experience with PS Now has been complete trash. I've tried it on the Vita, I've tried it on the PS4, and I've tried it on the PC. All times complete. Garbage. So
you got good internet, right?
I got good internet, so don't even give me that excuse. I got good internet. Yeah, I downloaded it. Mad.
I never use this. Yeah.
So I just want to go to the chat real quick. Is PlayStation Now heat or trash? Right? Heat or trash for me. I want to see what y'all think because I don't know if I'm the only one. So
it's trash, bro.
Heat or trash? All right, yo, let's continue.
I really doubt someone's gonna say heat.
I want to see what heat.
Don't they got waiting lines for the games too now? Like,
I've been seeing those pictures going around on Twitter, dog. Like people gotta wait in line for games. Like what's going on?
I'm good, fam. I'm good.
That's why it's called PlayStation later. You know
the Trigger Man said heat, bro. The Trigger Man said heat, dog.
Nah, I mean, what they need to do is do what Xbox did and give you the option to download.
That's all they got to do. I swear to God, that service would go from 0 to 100.
I might fuck with it.
100%.
Yeah, you could say, and the thing is, even Xbox will say, we'll take 20% off. Well, that's really like them just taking off like that $20 that you're paying to make it $40. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That would make much more sense for them.
That would make so much more sense because it would be like, oh, now we have a direct competitor with what Microsoft is doing. We can do it well, and then people won't complain about the service because every game they want, we can just have them download it.
Yeah, it has like 500 games on it already, so it's like the library is pretty decent.
But
Kofi got internet in his igloo. That's why it's trash.
They think igloos are in Canada, or you're in an igloo.
They honestly think I live in like an igloo somewhere.
Are they doing PS3 games on PS Now?
Yeah.
That's where it started.
Maybe that might be why they don't download.
It's running from a PS3, like.
Yeah, they would have to create an emulator for that.
Yeah. I mean RCPS3, I think it's what it's called, is made some headway. They're running Demon Souls at a pretty stable frame rate.
Maybe Sony doesn't want to go through the trouble of R&D and emulator to work on the PS4 like that. I don't think they want to, because it seems like a lot of trouble. The fact that games are rolling out on the Xbox, it's not just all available. It seems like it's a little bit of a process, and maybe Sony just doesn't want to waste time with that.
Maybe that's why they raised the price.
What you say, Jack?
I'm just talking shit.
Maybe that's why they raised the price.
Yeah, that's what some people were.
That'd be nice.
That's what some people were saying. But Jack,
if they were transparent about it, they said, "Look, we're going to raise the price, but we're working on this."
People would have been pissed about that.
Yeah, so.
Hell yeah, people, because a lot of people just don't give a fuck about playing like older games. They would be like, bro, don't raise my price raise the price for them niggas over there. Don't raise my price, dog. Right? Fuck about that shit.
Yo. But I mean, I feel like if they were losing, I think they would put that effort in to do some shit like that. But they have really no reason to.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why they're looked at as arrogant, because they're winning. They don't need to do these certain things. Like Xbox, they're bowing down and giving you everything as far as services go.
Just trying to get traction.
So yeah, it is what it is.
They still have not put any PS2 or PS1 games on Plus. And when they originally announced PlayStation Plus, their main goal was to have every PlayStation game, as many as they could find, playable on that goddamn service.
Man,
so why is there only PS3 games?
Yeah.
It would be so great to go back, I want to boot up God Hand. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
All these great PS2 games that you could play. Oh, that'd be so dope. Oh, Kofi, this one's for you. You got to read the super chat.
Yeah. For Kofi, trying to bait ponies to damage control, but no one took the bait. Y'all PlayStation mans, y'all definitely better than the Xbox guys. I'll definitely give you guys that, man. Mans could criticize PlayStation, tell people tell your problems and you won't get harassed daily. So I respect the PlayStation guys for that stuff. Real talk. I respect you guys. So shout out for the donation. Big thanks. Stop donating, man. You already gave $25. Just chill out, dog. You good. You good.
Broke that back.
Yeah, you good in our books, man. We're trying to feel like strippers out here, dog. You good. All right. So Alex, what do you think of the two games though? If they integrated PS Now, say if you had PS Plus and they gave you 2 free PS Now games, how do you feel about that though?
I've never liked the free games part of the service thing, since you don't get to own or keep those games when the service is canceled.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you say, adding 2 more games?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's the rumor right now.
For
That's
PS
the rumor.
Now.
If they added,
Basically, they're integrating PS Now with PlayStation Plus. That's the rumor, and maybe you're gonna get 2 free PS Now games, for the month. I guess.
I'm guessing you don't get to choose.
I don't think so.
You know what though? I don't mean to interrupt, but people would still not be okay with that, because it would be the equivalent to what they giving us now, except for we could play the PS3 offerings on the PS4. People would still be upset about that.
Oh yeah.
Not only
PS3 games
that,
they giving away are shitty.
and not only that, but it would
Jack,
lag.
I totally forgot that they're actually giving away PS3 games still. I haven't downloaded. I don't even have PS Plus right now, dog. I'll use my PlayStation.
What is it, PS? I'm going to tell y'all the PS3 games they're giving away this month. So basically what you're saying is we could just play this on the PS4. Hold on, let me get the name of these goddamn games.
Well, you can actually play PS3 games on the PS4?
No, I'm saying this is basically what they would be doing if they brung PS Now to
okay.
Plus.
So if there was a possibility of bringing PS3 games to PS Now,
I'd rather just have more free indies, because those are at least downloadable. I don't
just give us a name change option. How about that?
So the PS3 games on PS Plus this month are Snake Ball, a game I ain't never fucking heard of, and Super Motherload, which is also available on the PS4, which was a launch game on the PS4.
Trash. Oh my god.
What the fuck is Snake Ball?
Never even heard of these.
Snake Ball.
Super Motherload.
Is that to compete with Snake
Yo,
Pass? What is this?
No resistance. There's
Come
no
on.
Killzone. There's no Nino Kuni.
But on some real talk though, do people actually download these games? I remember even when I had PS Plus going on, I never really downloaded these games. Do people actually J-Man, do you download these games every month?
I download the PS4 ones, but not every month.
Do you actually play them, or you just download it just because it's free?
I just download it just in case one day I want to play it.
Sometimes there's hits, Kofi. There's some real gems.
Yeah, sometimes they get it.
If you like
Sometimes,
indies, especially, yeah.
Yeah, when I had Xbox Live, when I had PS Plus, I never downloaded the free games. One time I was actually sad because they gave away Rocket League for free, right? Download it, and when I actually wanted to try it, then I'm like, fuck, I had to just go and buy it. So that shit kind of burnt me a little bit. But
yeah, shit like that you find those hidden gems and stuff in PlayStation Plus. But
I went back and played Until Dawn. That came.
That thing nice.
Yeah,
that was last month, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good free game, Until Dawn. That's a good.
The past few months been kind of decent for PS.
Well, they're trying to kiss you before they fuck you. They like, all right, we're gonna get y'all Until Dawn. We got some news for y'all boys.
For real though.
Just the top of my head, I remember Fury was free at one point.
It's a great game.
Transistor.
Journey was free. I mean, there's been.
Wasn't Rocket League free as well?
Yeah, Rocket League.
That's a huge game.
That's how I got it. It's free.
All right,
I gotta say, having droughts like this, there's nothing out in the summer, is a great way to be let me try this game that I never gave the light of day to, and I might like it.
Yo, but this year has been so freaking busy, especially if you're a multi-platform gamer. It's been so freaking busy. I have no time for that. I have no time for that shit, dog. There's always something new to play. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know when I would get to those games. To be honest, J-Man, you downloading those games every month, man. I don't know when you're gonna play them. Not this year.
I just got to Nier Autumn. Fucking Nier. I just picked that shit up the other day.
Yeah, not this year, dog. Because this year is packed. Because you like me, you got everything. So this year, when you're a multi-console gamer, this is too much shit to play, dog. It's way too much shit to play. All right, so let's keep it moving. I don't know if you guys heard about the Hellblade PS4 Pro patch. I wanted to bring this up because these are one of the good options. One of the good PS4 Pro supports. They're gonna have a 60 frames per second option. Thank you. What do you guys think?
Thank you. Every game should have that option.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't.
Then Neo have that
60
too?
FPS is
Yeah,
needed.
Neo was another good pro support. Like
It's like
pro
action
Tomb
mode.
Raider, Neo.
Tomb Raider,
Well, didn't Neo also have 60 FPS for standard PS4?
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I got that.
So
But it's good,
Ninja
man.
One of the few devs that's actually utilizing the PS4 Pro, right? Or just
Yeah.
consoles in general. I don't know how many games would be able to do this, but they show an interest in the platform, and that's why I gotta support this game, to be honest, because not only is it a developer that I trust and love, they releasing the game for $30, and
That's
they're
the price.
treating like the people who are the enthusiasts and went out and bought the Pro. They treating us decent with that Pro patch. So like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
hoping the game is good, but I do want to go out and support them and pick this up because
Yeah, I'm definitely
they're
picking it
doing it right.
Yeah, me too. Jack, how do you feel about this pro patch? Yo, are you getting this game first of all?
We'll be getting Hellblade day one. Looking forward to the game. Hopefully it's good. They need to add execution moves. Yeah, the pro patch, man. I'm digging it, man. It's never nothing wrong with having more options. So we gonna see what this updated resolution look like. I'm probably gonna go with the 60 frames though, if I had to venture a guess. Yeah, man. It's great.
Yeah, Erica, you picking this up?
I think my husband is, but I think I might pass this game up. I need to know if there's a field of view changer on
the camera's
PS4.
awful.
The
Though.
camera's really, really close,
terrible.
and I can't deal with it. Sometimes I'll get motion sickness. So
Hmm.
I need to know if that's a thing. I know it's on PC too, so I guess that's another option. But
You already know where I'm getting it.
I know, right? But
Right,
there's so
exactly.
many games. Like I could afford to pass this for now.
Yeah. Calvin, man, picking up Hellblade.
I'll probably pick it up later. I'm gonna get it day one.
Yeah.
I want to see I guess Pow's reviewed and whatever. If there's any
Yeah, I do need to
issues
see some
coming out day
reviews.
one.
Yeah.
I looked at gameplay. It looks good. I just want to see more because you can't trust these devs, man. Even ones that we like. Man.
The only thing that I've noticed when I watch some gameplay is that like some of the hits, like the enemies don't really react to some of it. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it look a little bit weird. Like you could slash a man and he's just there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Jack? You know what I'm talking about?
All the puzzles look the same. You looking for like context clues, letters, symbols, and you match them up. Then it open up.
Yeah.
You know
The
what?
game, I don't know, man.
I gotta be honest, like, yeah, the game I think it's gonna be a shallow game. It's a $30 title. They don't have the biggest budget, but they're trying to make it like a AAA. So that always reminds me of like the Order 1886, where I feel like they spent the budget on everything but gameplay. So I think like this game is gonna be more about the story it's trying to tell, and the gameplay is gonna be like the worst part of probably about the game.
Yeah,
I'd like to see it streamed before I decide to buy it.
Yeah, you brought up a good point, J-Man. Yeah, like I'm really looking forward to the story. And a game like this doesn't need to be super long. You feel me? A game like this would be perfect if it was like 6 hours. You feel me?
And
I think that's what they said.
6 hours, really good experience. That's all I need from this.
It comes with a documentary too, like dealing with the mental ill. And I think she got like schizophrenia or some shit. So it actually comes with a documentary talking about that because they did research. They went to colleges and discussed people that actually got this illness. You know what I'm saying? So they actually addressing it in a serious tone. It ain't no silly shit.
Okay.
And as far as the budget, they calling this a AAA indie game. So we gonna see how.
I heard that it's using. I heard that this game is using some crazy technology though that hasn't been seen before. Like I read an article saying that's using technology that wasn't even an Avatar and shit like
you talking about the cutscene shit they be doing?
Yeah, like
they can make real time cutscenes. Like they had they performed one of the cutscenes in the game on stage at one of these conferences. In the UK or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they was at, but they they was basically rendering her in the cutscene like real time on stage. So.
Oh wow! Oh yeah.
I gotta see that.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Good thing is though, it's $30. So
yeah,
I mean,
it's not gonna last if it's garbage.
It's not gonna be like the Order where it's short and it's $60.
Yeah.
We all paid that.
And PC Master Race, we got good news, man. We got good news for all my people who got a beast rig. We got another challenge because according to Ninja Theory, they're saying that to run Hellblade at 4K 60, you're gonna need an absolute beast. That's in their quotes. That's what they said. You're gonna need an absolute beast to run this game, max out 4K 60. So I'm looking forward to putting my PC to the challenge if I can do this. And
you know what I'm gonna say, right, Kofi?
Yeah, you don't even need a PC. You could, the Xbox One can do this 4K.
Show me the benchmarks.
Wait, does that mean the game is gonna be like poorly optimized or some shit?
Nah, it's probably not. But you've seen the detail in this shit. I'm pretty
Yeah, it
sure
looks
it's gonna
amazing.
be
It looks really
freaking
good.
fire. When you're gonna, when you're gonna max out the settings, I'm pretty sure it's gonna look absolutely.
I really want to see what they do. Like if they're saying it's going to be so intense, I want to see the kind of effects that they put into it. I want to see like if there's HBAO, if what kind of AA they use.
Probably gonna have all of that, man. The game is looking great.
I want to see what they do with it. I want to see if they have a very detailed like settings menu. That would be awesome. Like you could see like everything they're gonna put into it. That'd be great. But if it's like bare bones, I'm gonna be like,
All right, let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk about the GOAT, Dead Rising 4.
I was like, what is he talking about right now? I was
yeah, like what?
Yeah, Dead Rising 4. Capcom recently came out with all their numbers, and they were talking about Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising 4 still hasn't shipped over 1 million copies yet.
Wow,
That's
Jesus
across all
Christ.
platforms too.
That's across all
That's
platforms.
PC
I think
included.
that's PC
Yeah.
and
Sales-
Xbox included.
Damn.
So at this point, is this franchise dead? Like, is it time to move on from Dead Rising 4? Oh,
Because of Dead Rising?
no pun intended.
That's a good pun. That's a good
Dead
pun.
Rising
It's
is literally
Like,
Dead
is
Rising.
this franchise dead? Like, because it's not rising right now.
I
Do you
heard
guys
there was-
know? Do you guys know like the comparison to the other games? Like, is there?
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, like I heard that
I
there were
think
changes
3
before.
sold a couple million, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
3 sold. Yo, 3 sold.
It was a
really
launch
well.
title.
It was a
a launch
successful
title. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
was a
Well,
launch
that probably helped it because it was a launch title.
Yeah,
Oh
everyone
yeah,
buys
launch
it.
helps everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is dead, man. I don't even know why they came back out with this shit, man. Capcom be fucking blowing, man. And on top of that, they made it an exclusive. Another mistake. They see what happened with Street Fighter, not only with the bad practices of Street Fighter, but it's just at the point where like some of these games are not. It's not going to survive in this market. And then they released it in like December, so it was like after the holiday season had hit. So everybody kind of forgot. Some people didn't even know it came out. So it's like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game.
I forget at times, honestly. Like,
Yeah. I actually want to try out the game myself, but I just haven't got around to it. I'll probably play it eventually.
wasn't there that whole thing about the real ending on DLC
Oh,
as well
God.
and all that? So
Apparently, yeah.
Typical Capcom bullshit.
that could have hurt it too.
No,
Yeah,
I
I don't
thought
know.
Asura's Wrath had the ending on DLC.
They
They
did.
did. They did.
Like you didn't even get it in there. You had to get the DLC to get the rest of the game.
Dog, they be dropping these games at like the worst times, especially for that game. You know what I'm saying? Like they dropped it at the worst time in the holiday season. No one was really paying it no mind like that. But honestly, I think people might be over this franchise though. Like I think people might just be over it. I don't know if there's gonna be a Dead Rising 5. Jack, what do you think? You think there's gonna be another?
Well,
one?
I didn't play it personally, but everybody that I talked to that played it, besides Jimmy B Gaming, nobody likes that game. Like people are like that shit just wasn't a good game for real. So I mean, and like J Main said, Capcom, the only like besides Monster Hunter and probably Resident Evil remasters, they games really ain't been moving off these shelves, bro. Like you look at Street Fighter 5 is sold like what 200,000 copies in like a year, dog. Like they in trouble over there. It's going down. It's bad.
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna talk about Street Fighter 5 as well because Capcom also brought out the numbers for that, and it only shipped 1.7 million up to date. That's
Since
current
launch.
numbers.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy. dog.
Persona did that in a couple months.
That's really sad to see because the Street Fighter name is big, has a big legacy, and to see it like fumble like this is pretty damn embarrassing. And what makes it even more sad, J-Man, real quick, what makes it even more sad is the game that everybody roasted, that everyone made fun of, said it was a waste of money. Ultra Street Fighter 2 on the Nintendo Switch had a way better launch than Street Fighter 5. That's crazy.
Oh, Switch niggas ain't got nothing to play, so that's why that's.
Oh, look at that damage control.
Hey man, I'm real ass doing numbers,
Damage
man.
control, bro.
With Street Fighter 5 though, if you guys can, there's a video by a YouTube channel called Core A Gaming, and they talk about the Daigo parry and like all the stuff about that, and they bring up Street Fighter 5 in that video, and they talk to a lot of pros in that video, and the biggest thing I heard was an issue when I saw that was there's so much lag in that game that it lowers the skill ceiling for top tier players, but raises the platform for people that are not very good at the game. So you have all these like inconsistencies when you're playing it at a pro level or when you're playing it against someone who's very good compared to someone who's not good. So it makes things really strange because you know you can beat this person, but then there's so many variables that make it to the point where you don't know if it's going to come your way or not, even though the skill levels are vastly different. It's a good video, and I don't play Street Fighter, but when I saw that video, I was able to understand what was going on. But check it out; it's from Core A Gaming. It's really good.
Street Fighter's a good game too, though. You know, it's just the content. It had a bad launch. You know, like maybe they should have.
It had no content at launch.
They should have delayed the game honestly and just came out with a complete package. We got games like Injustice, Mortal Kombat that come with a whole bunch of content. You know what I'm saying? So Street Fighter launching like that was unacceptable. Even Ultra Street Fighter 2 on the Switch, honestly, at least it was a full package game, had everything, you know? So
I'm shocked by those Switch numbers. I ain't even gonna lie.
yeah.
That took me by surprise. I was like, whoa.
Did 450, dog.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dog. That's real good.
That was in a month?
Wait, what did 450?
Ultra Street Fighter 2.
What the hell?
Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that's not bad, dog. That's not bad. And I seen Blandy in the chat. I didn't even know this, but ARMS did 1.1 million.
Wow.
On the Switch, like already.
And that was in like a month.
Yeah, that was in a month. And
those numbers ended at the end of June, and ARMS came out early June.
Yo, so are
That's
people are people more interested in ARMS than Street Fighter 5? That's kind of crazy, dog.
But they should
In
be.
Japan, yeah.
Like people saying it's embarrassing for the install base, but Street Fighter 5 launched with some bullshit. Like people shouldn't have supported it then. And I'm happy to see it didn't do well because maybe they'll learn.
That's actually, you're right. That is a good thing. And your first impression is your last impression. Like if you leave a sour taste of people, people just ain't gonna fuck with you. And can you blame them? Like,
yeah. I'm just hoping. I think we're gonna get a Street Fighter 6. Hopefully, it's a multi-platform that everyone gets.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Hopefully, it comes on Xbox One as well. I think this game would have been better off as a multi-plat. Honestly, they should have just dropped
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I think they should have dropped it on Xbox too. But it is what it is. So, Dead Rising, dead. Street Fighter 5, Soul 4.
Wait, is Dead Rising still coming to PS4?
Yeah.
Next Christmas. Yeah.
It was next Christmas.
I mean, this Christmas.
I was gonna say.
I was about to say that.
That thing gonna get slaughtered again.
Anybody play that bullshit?
Pull a hero demon brought back from the dead to get slaughtered again, man.
Yeah.
Does it still have problem with motion blur? Because I know 3 was like that.
Yeah, I'll be playing that shit on PC because I played 3 on PC and I was getting a crazy amount of frames on that shit. So I'm chilling now.
Yeah.
Wasn't it poorly? Like I know, wasn't 3 poorly optimized on PC?
Nah, yeah. Well, my PC was pretty good, so it didn't really matter. I was getting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was playing the game
in 80 frames.
30, but like you had to go change like files and shit. Just
I think I did have to unlock it though to get like over 60 though. I had to go into the files to unlock it to get it over 60 frames.
Did the frames? Well, I don't know about PC, but on console, did they get better? Because I remember Dead Rising 3 was horrible.
I think it's still trash.
Yeah,
I think it's
I remember watching somebody play it. It was like a slideshow at times.
Jesus Christ.
It was bad.
I just think Capcom, like they've been holding a lot of L's, man. But not only with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, its roster and all this fucking problems.
Yeah, like
Street Fighter 5, like. Street Fighter 5 is not as fun to watch as 4 because when you see someone like a pro player execute some of the moves in Street Fighter 4, it's just more exciting to watch than 5. And I think that definitely the tournament scene it's not the same.
Well, the thing is, the skill ceiling is different in 4 than it is in 5.
Yeah, exactly.
I
did hear about they're re-releasing Third Strike
Oh yeah, the Street Fighter collection, dog. Yeah,
it's gonna be Alpha and Third Strike.
Is that coming to all platforms?
Nah, but I think the Switch is getting a Snake. I don't think that's been officially announced though. I don't think it's been. I think it was leaked.
Like a rumor.
Yeah, Street Fighter collection. Guess what? Not coming to the Switch.
Hey, y'all getting Resident Evil Revelations though?
Oh yeah.
Revelations
Bro, do
Revelations,
Capcom
dog.
make new games, bro? What's going on?
Well, their old games do better than their new games, so I don't blame them.
True.
These motherfuckers got the old new games selling like shit. Resident Evil remaster selling good. Like, man.
Yeah, they're in a weird space because I don't understand why Capcom be struggling like that because they got some of the craziest IPs, dog. Especially when it comes to these fighters and shit like that. They got some dope ones that
Could just bring back Mega Man.
Yeah, they got Mega Man. Like they got some of the craziest Okami. They got that too. Just sitting there. Like what they doing? Beautiful Joe. Do they feel like these games wouldn't be successful in 2017? That's why they don't want to bring them out.
Do you think
What
it's
do you guys
like
think?
licensing issues?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think these games are
I
just.
have no idea if it would be. That's just an option. That's something I just thought of right now.
Yeah, like they got rival schools just sitting there, dog. They got a whole bunch of games just sitting there. Power Stone, like
Yeah,
Power Stones are
I was
shit.
gonna say that.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's really going on, yo. I think they got Onimusha sitting there too. They could bring back that shit.
And imagine Power Stone on the Switch.
That'd be so
That'd be
good.
really good.
Yeah, so I don't know why Capcom is struggling like they are because they got a lot of dope IPs that resonate with a lot of people just sitting there. So we'll see. I guess they just gonna keep on remastering old ass games and people keep buying them. So
There gotta be some funding issues. It has to.
yeah.
Like they could still like remaster, put out Power Stone 1 and 2 with online play.
Yeah, they should bring back if they're gonna remaster some of these games, at least go back to some classics. I think people would appreciate that.
Was Devil May Cry dead? Is that dead? Like,
Yeah, Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 5. Where's that at?
Where is Devil May Cry 5?
You know what I'm saying? Like they sleeping, dog. They sleeping. They really sleeping. That's pretty much all the topics that we have for this week, guys. I want to take some questions from the chat. So while you guys are writing down your questions in the chat that we're gonna answer, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out some more people. Yo, we got 185 people. We had like 200 people in here at a point. Please hit the thumbs up button, man. Let's get 100 thumbs up before this podcast ends, dog. All right, so you guys got any questions?
An hour right now.
Yeah, it's been kind of slow overall. It's been kind of slow.
It makes sense because once the season hits, we're gonna be here for a bit.
Yeah, a lot of game
True.
impressions coming out.
Yeah.
For real.
So y'all got any questions for us, man? Shout out some people while we waiting. Charisma, what's good, man? What's good? How y'all doing? Phil, DVG, what's up? Ed, what's good? What's good? Who else in here didn't get a shout out?
AJ Main,
Yep.
how are you feeling about Nier Automata? I want to know real quick.
Oh,
Spyro, what's up?
that prologue almost fucking made me quit the damn game.
You're playing on hard though, right?
Yeah, I'm playing it on hard. So the prologue is like the demo. If you play the demo, it's the whole demo stage. But if you die at any point, you got to start all over from the beginning. Yeah, but after that, it gets better where you could save and shit like that. So far, I'm liking it. I think I did like a couple missions.
Okay, Bland, you have a good questions. I don't know if y'all been seeing these recent articles that have been popping up about Capcom too as well, that they're testing Switch owners. Have you guys been seeing this shit, dog?
What do you mean by testing?
A little bit, yeah. I've seen that.
What does that mean?
So basically, they're testing the waters of the Switch by releasing certain games to see how they would perform before they further their support or some shit like that. I've been seeing this going on Twitter, and I think it's damn sad, dog. It's damn sad that this is happening to the Switch. Basically, developers are not really fucking with it. They're not too sure about it yet, even though it's doing really well. And I don't blame them. The Wii U did really, really bad. So, but damn, bro. So
was the Street Fighter game a test?
Yeah, so apparently that was a test, and now they're watching to see how Monster Hunter is gonna do.
Doesn't that usually do well?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Especially
what's
in Japan
really
on
going on.
Nintendo. When does that Monster Hunter game come out?
I don't even know. I think soon in Japan. I don't know if it's coming out to the West at all. I heard things that Sony's trying to block the game or some shit. I heard some shit. Yeah, we should have Blandu here and talk about that shit. He knows what's really going on with that. Apparently, like some Sony's trying to block some when it comes to Monster Hunter or some shit. Who knows?
I mean, but like you said though, can you really blame them? Because
because what happened in the past. Yeah. So you know what? at this point, what Nintendo got to do is go strong with the first party games to build up their install base to make the console look more attractive to third parties. So maybe third parties will drop more games. At this point, that's all Nintendo can really do is really hit home with the first party games. And they have already announced a lot of games that people are interested in. We got No More Heroes coming. We got mainline Pokemon confirmed. Metroid Prime 4, Yoshi, Kirby. All right, so
I gotta see that.
Fire Emblem. That's a good start, So
that's the best thing to show third party developers is that you're supporting your console.
Yeah. So
a bunch of games.
Yeah, at this point, that's all they gotta do, man. They gotta drop these games, and
it would be nice if they got third party, but they have to prove it. They can't just say one thing and not do another.
When I'm on my Switch, I don't expect to get all third party games like your Red Dead, but at a point I was saying I'm only trying to play like Nintendo games on my Switch, which I mostly am, dog. But it would be nice to play some third parties. Cause think about it, if you had like a portable GTA 5 J main, how lit would that be on the Switch, dog? How lit would that be? That would be hot. That would be crazy if you think about it, right? Like if the Switch got a port of GTA 5. So when I think about it, sometimes I'm like, there's some third party games that I would like to come to the Switch just because I can have them on the go. Like I'm waiting to see how 2K looks like on the Switch.
I was just about to say that.
If it's not a gimped version, I think I'm gonna double dip on 2K and get a portable version of 2K. Taking my play to work and all of that shit. That shit gonna be lit.
30 frames.
Take it to the court.
Oh yeah.
Wait, they confirmed 30 frames?
Is that confirmed?
I don't know. Well, you know what? Somebody that be trolling and said in the comments, and I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it might be though. Somebody said. I don't know.
No, if that's 30 frames, that's an L. That's a big
we need to look it up.
You can't play that at 30.
Yeah, not 2K.
Not 2K. Played a basketball game in 30 frames.
That shit gonna look crazy.
If it's 30 frames, that's an automatic L, dog. That's an automatic L. All right, let's see if we got any more.
Metroid 2 content is locked behind an amiibo paywall.
Question.
I heard something about that.
Erica, if you see the question, read it. If you see it.
Well, he just wants us to talk about Metroid 2 content being locked behind an amiibo paywall.
I heard about that. I
don't know like all the details, but if that's true, that
sucks.
Amiibos are DLC, man. They're basically DLC.
Which is shit.
Freaking Metroid though.
Yo, I don't condone Amiibos. I know you guys see me as some Nintendo fanboy, because I say good things about the Switch, but I don't fuck with Amiibos. I haven't supported any Amiibos. I'm never gonna buy an Amiibo. I think they're a waste.
Yeah, the hard mode is on the Amiibo exclusive.
Okay,
they did the same thing with Zelda before.
Yeah, it says there's 4 Metroid figures that give you some extra in Samus Returns. 2 release alongside the game, while the other 2 are released with Smash Bros. What do they unlock? Samus Return figures, the new Samus Amiibo unlock an extra energy tank. It'll also unlock exclusive Metroid 2 art. And then they got ones that reveal locations, and they got one that unlocks a difficulty mode.
Hey, that should all be in the fucking game.
I agree.
That should all be in the goddamn game.
I agree with that. But what they could do to alleviate this issue and people being upset is make this available on the goddamn eShop for purchase. Everybody don't want to go out and buy these fucking cheaply made toys, man. Put the difficulty mode on the eShop. Say, hey, give us $2-3. Here you go. Or you can go buy this goddamn Amiibo.
Have they been having
problems with... Just put it in the damn game.
That's the exactly.
Yeah, but Alex, we in 2017. Yo, we in 2017.
Exactly.
We're in the year of microtransactions.
Hey, bro, season passes exist, but they ain't finna put that in the game, dog.
All that bullshit, dog. People are paying for mode.
That should be in the game.
We gotta fight the system.
That should be in the game. The fucking energy tank, that should be in the game.
You know they're gonna sell you. Those are
stuff after you beat the game.
Absolutely.
Like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like that's so crazy to me.
All right, yeah.
Like when Zelda had the hard mode in the DLC, that's bullshit too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's why I didn't buy the DLC. I said no, I'm not going to support that. Shit.
And we got that fake outrage from PlayStation guys when they were okay with that $5 Last of Us hard mode. Let me sip this tea real quick.
That was some bullshit too. I acknowledge that. That was definitely some bullshit.
I don't remember that though. I was.
If you had the season pass, you got it for free, quote unquote free.
But they also locked the difficulty under a paywall.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
I remember they was doing $10 online game passes last generation too.
Like that was
the multiplayer passes, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Everybody buying the games used, and they wasn't making
That
no money
shit
off
started
of it.
with Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
When
If
you
you
had
want to see questions in the chat, man, let's answer some of these questions.
Hey man, big brother,
before
I
we
ain't got time for that shit.
What are your gaming?
Appreciate y'all watching.
Onatox says, "What are your gaming pet peeves?" I would say a really bad or a really long and drawn out introduction scene where it teaches you how to play the game. I think those really piss me off because if you can't teach me how to play the game, the thing is, like,
Persona
if you
like
can't teach
4
me how to
hours
play the game as I'm playing the game, then your game needs work on how to convey instruction. Like, don't say A is to jump. It's got a controller. There's buttons. I can know there's a button to jump, right? So
yeah, we should be able to skip it
you should
immediately.
be able to skip it and then be like, go back and like look at things. Like, it doesn't make any sense to like, oh, walk forward. I know how the fucking joystick works. Let me play the goddamn game. Now press forward even more to run.
That look around shit is annoying.
Play the-
Yo, that look around shit is a little bit annoying. Like,
It's
everyone
annoying.
knows how to fucking look around. Dog.
I got a pet peeve.
What's up?
Games that demand you to be precise with what's the opposite of precise? With unprecise, imprecise. I don't know. With controls that ain't precise them damn self. So you can't force me to be perfect with this fucking shabby control model. You got games that they have trophies or achievements or gold not to die, but the main thing you're gonna be doing in the game is dying. I fucking hate that.
So Jack, what did Dark Souls do to you?
No, it ain't dark. It's not Dark Souls. Well, Dark Souls is a good example of that. But I'm talking about games like there's a lot of games like that. It's like I can't be like Crash Bandicoot 1, for example. You can't expect me to jump on a goddamn frog and then jump on a lily pad if every time I jump, my toes are slipping off and I'm falling in the water, bro. That's gonna piss me off. I can't deal with it.
I was thinking about that. Them dudes completing the platinums. I'm like, I don't got the patience for that.
Oh,
shit.
absolutely
You
not.
gotta beat that road to nowhere without dying. Fuck that.
I'm good, fam.
I'm not jumping on ropes
gotta
and
jump on
on top
the
of
fucking
toad
rope.
bellies and shit.
I think another pet peeve I have.
I think I got one for this.
All right, let Erica
question.
go. Let
I
Erica
don't know if it's exactly a pet peeve, but I kind of don't like escort missions.
Yes.
They stress me out a
When they can
little
die, when they
bit.
can die, that's irritating.
Yeah, when they're in the way, they do it repeatedly, like not just once, but like 3-4 times through the game. It's like, all right, that's enough now. That's a
Or when the
little too
AI is
much.
bad, and then you
Yo,
have to
Calvin,
redo it again.
I still got nightmares of Resident Evil 4 escort missions.
Oh, that shit.
What's your pet peeve,
Shit.
bro?
I would say too many fetch quests. I
Yeah.
hate games with too many fetch
Give me
quests.
10 of
Like,
these.
it kind
I don't
of
mind.
turned me off about Borderlands and stuff like that because
I don't really mind. It
It's-
depends if the gameplay is good for me.
Yeah,
Personally.
it depends
If the,
on-
if the gameplay
Yeah.
is good, man, I'm doing a fetch quest, or I'm doing a lot of them. I ain't really complaining. If the game's really fun to play and
because that's pretty much what
GTA.
GTA is. It's a bunch of fetch quests, and either that you're
So,
killing someone.
It's
It's a
Not
good game.
ReCore then.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, I played that, deleted that shit.
Oh, my pet. I got a pet peeve when the final boss of a game is like a vehicle, so like a helicopter or some shit like that.
Division.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Division,
funny.
exactly. Fucking Division, man. I was like, that's it. I was fucking pissed. Like,
Wait,
get this
which boss did
bullshit
you
out
mean?
of here. The Division.
Oh, I never played that game, so I wouldn't know.
This guy said the
You know
final
which-
boss is a
you know which
vehicle,
one I
bro.
thought of was, Rise of the Tomb Raider boss was trash because of that.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
another
yeah,
one.
yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider's boss was that. You're finding the helicopter, man.
I couldn't wait to beat that game. That shit got so fucking boring to me.
Oh, for real?
It's
Actually, I
disappointing.
enjoyed
I
the
didn't
game,
really
though.
like Rise of the
I
Tomb Raider.
I have a pet peeve when a game's story tries to be too deep for you.
So
Like, what's an
Kojima
example?
game.
So like a good example would probably be a lot of like indie games. I have to pull one up. So Hyper Light Drifter actually is a good example because there's a story to it, but then when you figure out like all of the alphabet of the hidden language and you figure out like, oh, it's this super deep meaning about life and existentialism, and you're just like, shut the fuck up, like just give me the fucking story.
So you
know?
don't like pretentious games.
Games that are very pretentious. I'm trying
That's
to
why you
see
don't
which
like
ones-
AFK.
I fucking hate. Oh, dude, you know what? I think you hit it right on the head. I'm gonna have to say too, like games like Among the Sleep was one. There is one game though that I'll give a pass to, and that's Antichamber. If you've never played that, I suggest you do play it because there's no real story, but it tries to be very pretentious. But it's also really smart at the same time. It's like you're pretentious, but you're actually smart. So I'll give it to you.
I feel like Gravity Rush kind of was like that. It was actually deeper than I thought it was.
Braid would be the other one where everybody's like, "Oh, it's about the nuclear bombs," and you're just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, what?
If your pet peeve is fetch quest and Gravity Rush, you ain't want to do that shit. That shit's a lot in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the gravity powers being so entertaining, like I probably would have put that game down. Like, and
that's why the second one didn't sell well. That shit flopped hard.
Yeah. All right, let's answer this question. Winter Horizon. If God of War and Mario Odyssey released on the same month, which will sell better? To be honest, I don't know. Yo,
look at the history of God of War sales.
Yeah, you might be right on that. I was thinking that. I was trying to look back to how God of War does.
Mario would sell better.
I think Mario probably would.
Attach weight.
I'm pretty sure God of War 4. I'm pretty sure the hype for God of War 4 is really big though. For God of War 4, though, it's really big.
Okay. Well, that's a good question actually, because we got to factor
Japan, bro, like that shit.
Yeah, Mario is gonna fly.
Mario's gonna do good. Mario Odyssey is gonna do crazy. It's definitely gonna do crazy numbers. That attach rate's gonna be stupid.
Yep.
That attach rate's definitely gonna be.
It might be similar to like what Zelda did. I think it'd be nice.
I think what y'all want to do better in Europe, man.
You think Europe?
Because I think America's gonna off. Well, shit, America. I don't know, man. That's
a wild call, right?
I know that is a good question. Ain't no telling, man. I can see Mario doing better though.
Yeah. But I feel like there's a lot of hype for God of War 4, and that game's gonna sell a lot. I think that
definitely hype.
I can't remember what game it was, but I think it might have been God of War, where they said they changed the way the game was because they wanted to appeal to the European market. As well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was God of War, but it was some PlayStation exclusive that didn't do well in Europe. And they like changed the way the game was because of that, because Europe is their biggest market. But I don't know if it was God of War, but as we know, that shit did get a big change.
Wait. So Zelda has sold more copies than Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I thought it was the same.
Christ.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Switch versus PS4.
I'm not sure. But Jamie, you saying there's more sold copies of Zelda than Horizon?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Damn, I know.
Especially when you factor in the Wii.
Wasn't the attach rate for Zelda like greater than 1-to-1?
Yeah, I think it was.
People that didn't even own the system had the game.
Bought the game. What was the attach rate for Mario Kart?
I'm pretty sure that's high too.
It was pretty high.
It was like 3 million.
I would not be surprised if Mario Odyssey had a really high attach rate. You know, I would not. Honestly, it's advantageous to say, but do you think it might have a 1-to-1?
Nah, it's gonna be stupid though. It's gonna be stupid.
It's possible
it's gonna be stupid. Dog. It's gonna get close.
I mean, I think it might get close because this is a mainline Mario game.
Mario Kart. So
and there are mustaches on dinosaurs. That's all I got to say about that.
3.54 million. So
it's gonna do some stupid numbers. Like people are gonna be surprised. A lot of people say Mario's washed, this, that, talking this shit. But watch
people underestimating that game, bro. That shit
game is gonna do
numbers. That's what I'm saying. Like when people saying the Xbox One X gonna do all, bro. When Mario come, niggas is buying Mario, dog, and I don't give a fuck about Mario. Niggas is buying the goddamn game. I can't even deny that shit. Like. It's gonna do
that game's gonna do numbers, especially what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's only been 2 other Mario games like it, 64 and Sunshine. So you already know that's.
Yeah, but Sunshine is well regarded. People really don't like Sunshine that much.
I like Galaxy way more than Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is that Galaxy's better.
Galaxy's
good. Galaxy's really good. Really good. 1 and 2 is really, really good.
Did you guys hear? People are making a big deal about Mario Odyssey. It's not rated E, it's E10 plus.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Sites were making a big deal. Yeah, they've done it before. There was a couple other Mario games that did it, but I don't know. They're acting like it's a new thing. Like, oh my gosh, it's new 10 plus. You gotta be 10 years old.
So there's a question for me. Have I tried Quake Champions? Yes, I have played the beta for Quake Champions. I do like it, but if you're an old Quake player, it'll feel very different having to use skills and abilities in the game. But if you play it like old Quake, I think you'll be just fine being able to time the mega health and the mega armor, and you should be okay. The skills and abilities, though, make it really different, and it's kind of interesting to use. So I don't know if it's going to be something that you'd like if you're like classic Quake player, but I kind of feel like Lawbreakers might be your better option.
Yo, quick thoughts on this. Transcendent Polygons, Dragon Quest 11 sold 2 million on the PS4. Yeah, I've been seeing this on Twitter a lot, like of the sales of Dragon Quest 11. Seems like that game is blowing up, man, in Japan.
Yeah, it came out. What was it for 2 days?
I heard it did
tracking.
better. Yeah,
it sold like 2 million. It was like 1 million on the DS.
2 days.
Like 900. Yeah, 2 days. And like 900,000 on the PS4. That shit.
And I heard it sold better on the 3DS than the PS4.
Yeah, they did. By like a couple 100,000 or something like that.
That's crazy. That's
3DS is huge in Japan.
Yeah, and wait till that game drop on the Switch. Yeah, that's gonna do numbers there too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, dog. Oh man, I don't know, man. I think this Switch momentum is not gonna die down anytime. Yo, the fact that it's a portable, dog, is just screams success to me.
People slept on that. A lot of people who were like, "Oh, who's gonna walk around with a Switch?" Well,
I'm you just like Bill Cosby,
right?
What the hell?
How many people have a Switch now? 6 point something.
The last number
5,
that was,
right?
Yeah, the last number that was reported was 4.7, right? And
okay, I was wrong. We were debating about whether 6 would be at the end of the,
and that was June.
Yeah.
And that was June. So that doesn't count of July. That's Splatoon.
What Splatoon
did, right?
Which did like 100,000 in Japan on launch week for the Switch. And last week it did like another 90,000 or some shit like that.
Dog, they could keep up Japan. If they could keep up the first party games, bruh, if they could keep it up, they ain't stopping, dog. I'm telling y'all, they ain't stopping.
They can keep that bitch in stock. That's the biggest problem right now. They can't even keep it in stock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see Metroid. I got it.
We all waiting for that one.
Because I actually did a video. And I said they showed Metroid. They announced Metroid. I'm gonna have to get one.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap up the podcast here, man. We're gonna wrap it up. Light news week, but we'll be back next week with another show, of course. We're gonna go ahead and do the intros, J-Main.
Intro?
I mean outros. I'm asleep. Sorry.
Great show, man. I was glad to be on the show today. Shout out to the chat. Of course, you're always holding it down. Great questions. Keeping the podcast going and flowing. Make sure y'all check me out on everything at JMain518 across the board, Twitter, YouTube, anything on social media. I'm active. We talking. So hit me up, man. And I'll catch y'all next week. Good night.
My dude, man, we almost have 100 likes, man. Give us 100 likes before we cut, man. Please. Please. Anyways, shout out to everyone who were watching with us, man. We really appreciate you guys tuning into the podcast live. Really do appreciate all the support that you've been showing us. Jack, want to do your outro?
Appreciate y'all for watching, tuning in. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at Jack Move Johnny. You know, I do a lot of gaming. I know that's frowned upon in this community, man, but I do a lot of gaming and I dabble in occasional fuckery. So check me out.
And we got, the killer right here, Alex.
The mayor of Suplex City. Go ahead and check me out on Oh No It's Alex with 2 X's on Twitter and on YouTube. And I'll try to keep the murders to a down low.
And Erica.
Thanks, you guys. It was a good show. It's been an interesting week, even though the news has been slow. I think me and Alex can attest to that. It's been an interesting week. You guys, it was great. I'll see you next week. You guys can catch me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Ericuts for the win. And see you guys later. And
our guest, Calvin.
Yeah, man, it was great to be on, man. Shout out to the chat and everybody. Thanks for having me on, Kofi. You can find me on YouTube at Carolina Calvin and on Twitter at Calvin Philpott. It's Philpott with 2 T's.
Yeah, and remember, guys, the podcast is on SoundCloud now. It's on SoundCloud, so you guys could check it out there. And we'll be back next week with another show, guys. Thanks for watching and take it easy. Jesus, what is that?
Doing dishes.